of the morning to you. How's your cardio this morning? I hope you got plenty of rest over the weekend because we had a very hard workout on Friday with legs and shoulders, and today we've got another big workout. We have chest, triceps and abs, and we'll be featuring a new exercise per body part. And that's on top of exercises that you've learned from previous workouts with me. So, make sure you have your warm-up in the gym, about 5 to 10 minutes, and then I'll see you there for the workout. The first exercise that we have, which you may remember from last week, is decline press. So remember to find a bench like this, have the front of your ankles supported on the pad, lie back and bring the bar down to the lower portion of your chest. Be sure to do a warm-up first of around 15 repetitions just to make sure that you've got blood flow to your muscles and to your joints. Once you've done your warm-up sets, you can put weights onto the bar, put the collars on there to stop the weights from sliding off, slide under the bar and grip that bar slightly wider than shoulder width and bring that bar down to your nipples before pushing back up. Breathe out on the way up, breathe in on the way down. Do about 12 to 15 repetitions to absolute failure and do 3 sets of this exercise, resting for about 45 seconds between each set. Breathe out on the way up, breathe in on the way down, and once you've finished those 3 working sets to absolute failure, you can put the weights back before we move on to the next exercise. Make sure you stay well hydrated all the time. Second exercise that we have is incline dumbbell press. You've already warmed up on chest, so you can go into your first set. Again, this is an exercise that you did last week. So make sure that you're lying on a bench that's selected at a 45-degree angle. Bring the dumbbells up above the upper portion of your chest, and then bring it down so you're getting a full stretch within your pec muscles. Breathe out on the way up, breathe in on the way down. Keep your back flat against the pad and keep your shoulders back and keep your chest up high. And once you've done your first set, remember to rest for about 45 seconds before doing your 2 other sets to absolute failure. Now the new exercise that we've got featured for you this week is the flat dumbbell press. So lie on a flat bench, and you can start the exercise the way that Jim is demonstrating here. Put the dumbbells on your legs close to your stomach, lie back and then take the weights up. And the reason why you bring your weights up like this is so you don't put extra strain on your shoulders and you can prevent injury. So push the weights up above your chest, around the nipple area on the way down, breathe out on the way up and breathe in on the way back down. Keep your wrists straight the whole time and bring your arms down just past the right angle before going back up. Do 3 sets of this exercise to absolute failure and rest about 45 seconds between each set. Remember, failure is where you cannot rep out 1 more repetition even if you wanted to. Now we've finished with chest, we're going to move on to triceps. The first exercise that we have for triceps is skull crushers. So again, this is an exercise that you did last week, and you're going to lie on the flat bench like Jim is demonstrating here, and you're going to bring the bar down above the head. Keeping your elbows in one fixed position, you're going to extend your hands up until the bar is above eye level. Once you've done a warm-up of around 12 to 15 reps, you can select your first weight, which will allow you to reach failure at around 12 to 15 repetitions. So lie back, push the bar up above your head, keep your elbows in tight and extend back behind your head and then push up above eye level. Keep your elbows fixed in one position, breathe in on the way down and breathe out on the way up. Once you've done your set to failure, rest for about 45 seconds, do another set, rest for around 45 seconds, and then do your final set before moving on to your second exercise. Second exercise that we have is close grip bench press. So your elbows should be sufficiently warmed up now along with your triceps, so you can put the weights straight onto the bar for your first set. And make sure that you put the collars on to stop the weight from sliding off. So lie back, grab the bar at about fist distance apart between your hand spaces. Bring the bar down to the lower portion of your chest, keeping your elbows into your sides. So don't point those elbows out, keep them pointing down your body. So bring the bar down to your chest and lock out at the top, squeezing the triceps the whole time, which is situated at the rear portion of your upper arms. Breathe out on the way up and breathe in on the way down. And once you've finished your 3 working sets to failure of around 12 to 15 repetitions, you can put those weights back, and we can now move on to our last exercise, which is a new exercise, which is called the single reverse extensions. So find yourself a high-low pulley machine like the one pictured here. Put the pulley to the top of the machine and use a hand grip like the one Jim is using here. Bring your elbow to your side with your palm facing up the whole time and extend down until your arm locks out. Keep your elbows still the whole time during this movement. Again, your tricep and your elbow is sufficiently warmed up now so you can go straight into your first set of around 12 to 15 reps. Breathe out on the way down and breathe in on the way up. Once you've completed those 12 to 15 reps on one arm, you can move on to the second arm. You can support your body by holding the bar in front of you to keep your back straight, and make sure that you keep that elbow still and your head up straight. Once you've completed 3 sets of around 12 to 15 reps and rested for about 45 seconds between these sets, we've now finished with triceps and we can move on to abs. So the exercise that we have today for abs is crunches. Put a weight on your chest to add extra resistance and stress upon your abs. Keep your feet flat on the floor and crunch your sternum in towards your belly button, or your chest in towards your belly button. Then stretch back out and contract back up. Complete this exercise until you've reached absolute failure regardless of the repetitions. And you do this for 3 more times, resting for around 45 seconds between each set before finishing the day. Now go and cool down on a bike or treadmill for about 5 to 10 minutes, and I'll see you back at the office. So how's your workout? You're probably still a little bit sore, but probably not as sore as you were in the first week or 2. You also should be feeling a little bit more confident with the weight that you're choosing now. So if you want to increase the weight a little bit, then please do so. Just make sure that you reach failure within the rep range that's set out for you. It's week 3 now, so you might be seeing a few changes in your physique. If you're not quite yet, don't worry about it. It'll be coming very soon. Just make sure that you do everything that's set out for you in regards to your nutrition, your training, your cardio, and you'll see great results very quickly.